Most people think hybrid training is not possible unless you have unlimited time and zero responsibilities. I have a full-time job, 2 kids, and a busy life. And I still make time to run and lift consistently without sacrificing my mental health, my personal life, or my family. Here's how I actually make it work. In this video, I'm going to break down exactly how I structure my hybrid training with a full-time job, kids, and real-life responsibilities. And more importantly, how you can too without burnout. Here's how training looks for me right now. I run 4 days per week, averaging around 4 to 5 miles each run. For my longer runs, I typically run closer to 7 to 9 miles. Here's exactly how my running is structured. 2 easy Zone 2 runs per week, along with a speed day, usually an interval work or threshold work, and 1 long run, again averaging 7 to 9 miles. Mostly for mental health's sake and family's sake, I try not to run on weekends. Sometimes I do if I miss a run for that week. Family time matters to me, so I typically do all my runs very early in the morning at 5 a.m. before my family wakes up. For strength training, I follow an upper-lower split. I primarily focus on compound lifts, heavy sets, and high-quality sets. Most of my strength training sessions last anywhere between 45 minutes to a full hour, and I typically strength train either after work or during lunch, depending on what the day allows. Here's the truth. Not every week is optimal. Some weeks I only get in 2 lifts. Some weeks I'm only able to run 10 miles. And that's okay. I'm not training to be a professional athlete. I'm training to be strong, capable, and present for my family, for myself, and for my life. One of the biggest misconceptions about hybrid training is the idea that you need to train twice a day. A run in the morning and a strength training session in the afternoon. For most people, this is not only unnecessary, but it might even cause burnout and stalled progress. The vast majority of people cannot handle that level of volume. What you do instead is you alternate focus. For example, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, run. Tuesday, Thursday, lift, or flip it depending on your goals. For most people, you will find that this leads to better recovery and better long-term progress. Another common complaint about hybrid training is the idea that you do not have enough time. And here's the truth. If you do a true audit of where your time is going, in all honesty, you might find that you have an additional hour that you're spending scrolling your phone, or the hours per week that you spend watching TV, or even the long weekends you spend centered around drinking. And I'm not saying that you should get rid of all these activities entirely, but I am saying that you do have more time than you might think. Here's the truth. When you make fitness a priority, a non-negotiable, there will be time for fitness, for yourself, for your family, and for your life. And here's the thing, if you truly do not have time, anything is better than nothing. Trust me, I know. I don't always have time to work out. But if I have 30 minutes to do a quick HIIT session or a calisthenic workout before I take the kids to school, that's still something. If I only have 30 minutes to go to a gym one day, I hit some heavy compounds, get a good workout in, that's still better than nothing. Progress is about consistency, not long hours in the gym or long hours out on the trail running. Lastly, hybrid training isn't about doing more. It's about structuring your life so that fitness fits into it, not competes with it. If you are trying to be strong, fast, capable, and present for your family, for yourself, and for your life, hit a like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.